Guys, if you're in the UK, do you know that there are over 30 countries that you can actually travel to visa free? Like, why are you wasting your BRP? Why are you wasting your UK visa? You have a UK visa and you have not even traveled anywhere else outside the shores of the UK. When you have over 30 countries that you can travel to with your BRP visa free, you don't even need to apply for visa. You just have to buy your ticket, pack your bags and leave. On today's episode of Yettysplash, I'm going to be sharing with you countries you can travel to visa free with a UK BRP. Yes, meaning all you need to do is just buy ticket. You're not making any visa application at all. You're just buying your ticket and you're flying out. And I'm going to be telling you my favorite because I've started exploring some of these countries and I visited some, so don't go anywhere. Hi guys, my name is Yeti and welcome to this channel. If you're new here, thank you for watching. Please do well to click the subscribe button, okay? Guys, please subscribe, like, share and keep following Yettysplash for more, okay? And don't go anywhere. So like I was saying, today's video is all about countries that you can visit in the UK visa free. You have a UK visa and you have not traveled anywhere. Do you know that there are over 30 countries you can visit visa free because you have a UK BRP? Yes, because you have a UK visa. There are over 30 countries that you can visit visa free. So on today's episode of Yettysplash, we're going to be looking at countries you can visit visa free as a result of having a UK BRP, a UK visa. So you don't want to go anywhere, stay tuned. Hi guys, my name is Yeti and on this channel I share information about traveling, relocating abroad and most importantly, thriving abroad. So if this is a content that resonates with you, you want to do well to please subscribe to my channel. You'll definitely love it here. So on today's episode of Yettysplash, we're looking at countries that you can actually visit visa free because you have a UK BRP. I mean, that's the benefit of having a UK visa than those back home that do not have a UK visa and they have to stress, you know, to get to this country. So I'm going to be sharing with you countries that you can actually visit visa free. There are over 30 countries and we're going to be looking at them one or the other. Some I've even visited myself and I'm going to be sharing my experience. I'll tell you how long you can stay in these countries and, you know, roughly the amount you will need to spend on a vacation to this place. They are really cheap destinations, especially if you want to go to European countries visa free. So don't go anywhere. So guys, let's look at the European countries that you can actually visit to for free if you have a UK BRP. Okay, this is amazing. The very first country on my list, guys, is Albania. Albania is beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is where I did my bridal shower. So my friends in the UK and I have one friend in France, he came to meet us in Albania. It was the most beautiful experience. We landed in Tirana. It was so beautiful, and I even remember that there was a particular night we rented like a cottage, so we were in the woods, we had fire, we had to sleep outside in our little wooden cottage. It was so beautiful. I think I'm going to post the video here for you to see. We played the guitar in the dark in the woods, you know, we saw the sunset in the morning, we went hiking. It was fun and it was a very cheap holiday. I think around £300. Transportation and everything was like £60 or so. I can't remember accommodation, but if you have about £300, you can actually visit Albania and it is visa free. You don't have to apply for visa. You just have to buy your ticket, book your accommodation and get on the plane. It's as simple as that. And the visa condition is that you can actually stay in Albania for 90 days visa free. So ensure that when you're going to not exceed 90 days. And also one of the visa condition is that you must ensure you have at least used your UK BRP, your UK ILR or your UK, you know, resident permit to the UK first before you apply to Albania. But guys, I can tell you that Albania is one country you should definitely visit because it's beautiful. The next country on my list has to do with Montenegro. You know why? Because I went to Montenegro for the weekend for a friend's, you know, birthday getaway. Guys, it was beautiful as well. Montenegro was lovely. We enjoyed ourselves. We went on a yacht, we danced, we shook our bum. It was fun. It was amazing. So you definitely want to visit Montenegro. It's a very beautiful country. And £300–500 depending on what you're doing, how long you want to stay, the kind of hotel you want to stay as well. If you just want to stay in a small Airbnb, you might not spend more. But if you want, I think we stayed in Hilton Podgorica or Podgorica, I can't remember, but yeah, it was really nice. And then went to Qatar. It was a very beautiful experience. And the visa condition is I think you can stay for 30 days. You know, you can only enter for 30 days in with visa free if you're going to Montenegro. So it's somewhere you can also consider. The next on my list is Georgia. Georgia is also very beautiful. I've not visited, and all nationalities are eligible as long as you have a BRP, ILR or any UK visa, any UK resident permit. You can stay stay in Georgia for up to 90 days. So your total number of stay must not exceed 90 days in a 180-day period. You can't stay more than 90 days in a 180-day period, but all nationality can visit Georgia visa free as long as you have a UK BRP. The next, guys, is Gibraltar. So if you have a valid UK BRP, this is also applicable to all nationality. You can actually visit Gibraltar for 180 days, guys. 180 days. That's almost like 6 months. You can actually stay in Gibraltar visa free for 180 days. Another country is Ireland. You can actually go to Ireland visa free to visit, but not applicable to all nationalities. So you have to do your research to see if you're eligible to go to Ireland with a UK visa free. And the entry permit is just 90 days. You can only stay for 90 days. Of course, don't forget, it's not to come and work. This is just on a visit visa, right? It's not to come and take up any work or do any job there. But yes, you can actually go to Ireland, but not all nationality, are eligible to go to Ireland with their UK BRP. Next, guys, is North Macedonia. All countries are eligible, all nationalities are eligible, but you can only stay in North Macedonia for 15 days, guys. They're very stingy. I don't know why, but I mean, who even goes on a holiday for 15 days? That's too much. What are you looking for? How much do you want to spend? 5 days, 6 days max, that's fine. So North Macedonia is somewhere you also want to consider. All nationalities are eligible. Another country on my list, guys, is Romania. Yes, you can actually go to Romania visa free. All nationalities are eligible, but your UK ILR or your UK BRP or your UK visa must have been granted for nothing less than 5 years. Okay, so if you're on a 2-year UK visa or you're on a student visa and you have just 1 year, you might not be eligible to visit Romania, because one of their conditions is that your UK visa must be valid for at least 5 years, must have been granted for at least 5 years. Another country, guys, is Serbia. You can actually go to Serbia visa free, all nationalities, if you have a valid UK BRP, and you can stay in Serbia for 90 days. So guys, we're done with Europe. Let's move to North, Central, South America and the Caribbean. The first country is Mexico. Some would say Mexico. I don't know which one is correct, but Mexico, guys. You can actually go to Mexico visa free, all nationalities, and you can stay in Mexico for 180 days. The next on my list is Panama, guys. With Panama, all nationalities are eligible as long as you have a valid UK BRP or any kind of resident permit, and you can stay for 90 days. The next is Anguilla. This is also eligible to all countries as long as you have a valid BRP and you can stay for 90 days. The next is Antigua and Barbuda, guys. You can actually stay for up to 30 days. All nationalities are accepted as long as you have a valid BRP or resident permit, a valid resident permit in the UK. Please note that visa is not exempt for Antigua and Barbuda, but you must be eligible to apply for. You can get a visa on arrival once you get to Antigua and Barbuda, so you can actually get a visa on arrival once you get there. And this visa for arrival would only be valid for 30 days. Another country is Aruba, guys, but not all nationalities are eligible. So you have to check, you have to do your research to be sure if you're eligible to apply to this country. The next on my list, guys, is Peru PER. Peru PER. So you can actually go to Peru, all nationalities eligible, and you can stay for 30 days as long as you have a valid BRP, guys. Bermuda, guys, that's the next on my list. You can stay for 30 days. All countries are eligible as long as you have a valid BRP or any kind of resident permit. The next country, guys, is Bonaire, which is a Dutch territory. All nationalities are eligible as long as you have a valid BRP, valid resident permit. You can be granted entry for up to 90 days. The next on my list is British Virgin Island. It's a British territory. All nationalities are eligible as long as you have a valid BRP and you can stay for 180 days. The next on my list is Cayman Island. It's also a British territory. All nationalities are eligible as long as you have valid BRP. You can stay for 180 days. But however, arrival from a third world country is not permitted. You have to be arriving to the island from the UK, so you must be going straight from the UK, so you cannot be traveling from outside the UK to this island. The next is Morocco. All nationalities are eligible as long as you have a valid BRP and you can stay for 30 days. The next, guys, is Dominican Republic. All nationalities are eligible as long as you have a valid BRP and you can stay for 30 days. But please note, if you are arriving by land or by sea, you have to buy or get a tourist card for 10 USD only, just 10 USD. But if you're arriving by air, they would have included that 10 USD to your flight. Next is Jamaica. Wadaguan. You can actually go to Jamaica if you have a valid BRP for free, visa free. All nationalities are eligible, and you can stay visa free for up to 30 days. The next on my list is Saint Martin. All nationalities are eligible as long as you have a valid BRP, and you can stay for 30 days. Next on my list is Turks and Caicos. It's a British territory. All nationalities are eligible to apply and come visa free as long as you have a valid BRP, and you can stay for up to 90 days. So guys, let's look at Asia and the Middle East. So the first on my list is Taiwan, but you need to know that not all countries are eligible, and you can actually stay in Taiwan for 14 days if you have a valid BRP, but not all countries are eligible. Also, even though the visa is exempt, you must apply for ROC travel authorization online. It's a certificate that will give you that will be given to you. It's valid for 90 days for multiple entry, but you can only stay 14 days in Taiwan. We also have South Korea, guys, but bear in mind that not all nationalities are eligible. To those eligible, you can actually stay for 30 days if you have a valid BRP, and that their travel rule is that you must actually be going to or traveling to any of the Schengen countries, and you must depart from any of the Schengen countries or the UK to go to a third country through South Korea. So my problem with most of all these Asian countries is that they have so many rules and restrictions and things like that. But anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this video. There are, I know I said over 30 plus, you can do your research, but I just thought to share the ones that are probably much more easier for you to get. So if you will be going on any trip or you'll be planning anything, let me know in the comment section. And I also have to put this out there, guys, I'm going to Morocco. We're going to Morocco on a group trip, and if there's something you want to participate in, use the link in my bio on IG at Yettysplash to join us in our WhatsApp group, and then come along on this group trip to Morocco. We're going to Marrakesh. It's going to be fun, it's going to be exciting. You're going to have lots of fun together. We're going to get to see each other, meet each other, talk, relate. So if you're in the UK, you want to jump on this group trip, like, life is too short not to enjoy it. In it. Till I see you, my lovelies, next time. Don't forget to subscribe, keep watching Yettysplash, and stay blessed. Bye guys.